descending from the tribe of Africa, inspired by the great black leaders.
Vainglorious, this is protected by the red, the black, and the green, with a key. Zoom.
Dynamic, articulate.
Miseducation, television, false dreams, cultural genocide. The youth are paying for the broken. Education, television, false dreams, cultural genocide. The youth are paying for the broken homes and spiritual compromise. Fatherless generation.
We have tried to make history a living thing and not a dead thing. I personally maintain that there is no such thing as ancient history or old history, that all history is a current event, and that everything that ever happens continues to happen. And every influence that ever influenced anyone continues to reverberate and continues to influence the world.
How does a knowledge of our history transform the mind?
Because the knowledge of your history tells you where you have been and what you have been, what you are and where you are. But the most important thing is that a knowledge of history tells a people where they still must go and what they still must be.
Young women, young men of color, we add our voices to the voices of your ancestors who speak to you over ancient seas and across impossible mountaintops. Come up from the gloom of national neglect you have already been paid for. Come out of the shadow of irrational prejudices. You owe no racial debt to history. The blood of our bodies and the prayers of our souls have bought for you a future without shame, bright beyond the telling of it. You are the best we have. You are all we have. You are what we have become. It is time to remember.
If hip-hop has the ability to corrupt young minds, it also has the ability to uplift them.
Cause I'm seeing bright visions of how we should be living. Unified, strong, making our own decisions. Hip-hop city, higher minds will listen. Some won't get it and find time for dissing. But I've always been ahead of the preservation mission. So I've always been the head of the preservation mission. And one sure way to preserve what we're spitting, preserve what we've written, preserve how we wiggling, preserve our mixing, our raw sound. It's to finally establish a small hip-hop resort town, a place where artists from all over the earth can come and find peace, can come and spit their verse, can find support of all sorts for arts done for fun. To achieve this hip-hop, we must become one. We must become one. You know, hip-hop is one.
So if we come with a balance and play everything, we will find ourselves not reflecting just product and markets, but life itself.
So what I'm talking about a plan fast. We're the richest hip-hoppers, we buy a land mass. Put out a call to see the skill that every man has. I put this on the love that every fam has. Exodus, over the sea we can pass. Into our own hip-hop city, turn over the sand glass. This sounds as if we just found our gift. A hip-hop town is bound to uplift. Our town has no patrols. The cops, you gotta ring them up. Moms is safe, kids, you can bring them up. The streets are patrolled by doctors and lawyers. Cause you don't need law if you already have order. We are one. Yup, come on, we must become one. Unity, that's what it's about. Hip-hop is one.
Good afternoon. Welcome to Hip Hop Nation on First World TV. I'm your host, DJ Divine. We pretty much discuss anything and everything related to the hip hop culture on this show. Live in the studio today, I have two very established artists here in the Twin Cities. I have Bovaca to my, did I say that right?
Yeah, you did. Bovaca.
Bovaca to my immediate right, and on the end, Mr. K.I.P.
Hey, what's up? What's going on with y'all? What's up? What's up?
Yeah, in the house. Thank y'all for coming in. Let's go ahead and jump right in. First question, was it something, or was there a time that made you know, let you know that this is what you wanted to do, be part of the hip-hop culture, hip-hop artist?
You said, when did I?
Yeah, was there something that happened, or when did you first know that you wanted to do this?
I was just always playing with music. It's always this, this knew all the words to the songs, and just started like making up a different version of every song. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Ever since I was young, so that's how I started.
That's how you started, just a young age, just messing with music.
Just playing with music.
You know, for me, I started when I was about 9 years old. I wrote my first rap when I was 9. It was like something like, my name is Erica. I bebop, I don't stop, I drop. It was just something simple like that. So right. I knew I liked it. You know,
that old school flavor.
Yeah. I knew I wanted to do music.
I was going to ask you what was the name of it, but there was no name.
Nah,
I guess
it was just some
lyrics,
little, you know.
What about you, Mr. K.I.P.? Was there a name, or was there? Did you start out doing?
I forget how it went. My first I'm probably thinking about it in a second.
Right.
I know it went crazy though. I was like, yeah, I'm cold with it, man.
And that's when you knew up.
I'm like, yeah, I got it.
I know if you asked me, like when I was little, like what did you want to be when you grow up? I would always want to be like a basketball player or a rapper. So I just knew I wanted to entertain in some type of way, you know, when I was little. So
get that loot.
Yeah. It's therapeutic too. Writing music is therapeutic. You know, when you're going through times or you know, rough times, and just jot down, you know, lyrics and stuff. And
if you got something to say, you got something to say. You need to let that out. You got to get that off your chest. Hey, who was your influence? Did anybody in particularly influence you? Maybe a parent or another artist, or?
Speaking for myself, you know, I grew up in the 90s hip hop. So, you know, I mostly listened to like, you know, TLC, Aaliyah, you know, all the girl groups that kind of, you know, dressed baggy. You know, I like that baggy, sexy, you know, kind of look. I like No Limit, Eminem, 50 Cent, Tupac. No, yeah,
you a soldier?
No Limit, yeah. No Limit and Hot Boys back then.
Mr. K.I.P.
I listen to Tupac, Biggie, Mobb Deep, Run DMC.
Any of them people really like influence you though?
Yeah, Tupac and Biggie influenced me a lot.
Definitely.
In my flows, and you know, Nas and all of them. You know, all the top MCs.
Definitely.
A little bit of Eminem. You know.
Who didn't Pac and Biggie influence me? I mean, they influenced me. They influenced everybody, man. Imagine what a game would be if them cats was still here. They be old men, but might be a little different game, you know, out there. R.I.P. to them cats, man. I love them cats.
Yeah.
All right, I sort of asked you your influence, and you gave me something, but now, who do you listen to? Who's in your CD player right now?
Right now?
In the car. If it's you, you can say that.
I don't got a CD player. I've mostly been listening to a lot of me, though, you know, because you got to listen to a lot of yourself so you can remember the words and all that. Instead of how you gonna know the words to a different song, somebody else's song, you don't even know all the words to your own song. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly, right. And that's how you fill out mistakes too and stuff in your music. I mean, you know, not mistakes, but you get better.
But I listen to a lot of everything. I listen to NBA YoungBoy. That's a new artist from New Orleans. I listen to. I like that new Jay-Z album that came out.
Jay-Z?
I like that new Jay-Z.
Yeah.
They go crazy. I like that.
He said, OJ said, I'm not a...
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
I like to listen to a lot of Minnesota artists. So myself, for instance, Bovaca. I like Hurts and Graves. Tangeray Loke from Heated Music. Shout out. Cobra. I got a track with her also. She's been on the show too.
Yeah, she's been on the show, no doubt.
And if I'm not listening to anything in the tape deck, I tune in to DJ Divine at 89.9 KMOJ.
Don't forget it. Hey, what about, I'm going to just throw some people out, the Rhyme Sayers. We sort of chopped it up, me and you and James. Mr. K.I.P came in on his own time. Yep. My man, he's here though. Yeah. But we chopping it up about them cats and how we think they could be doing more. Do y'all support them? Do y'all like them? Tokyo, right? I love Tokyo. Brother Ali's cool. I don't really know any other of them, but
no, I really, to keep it real, I really don't.
Don't know Rhyme Sayers?
I really don't listen to them or none of that like that. To keep it real.
Rhyme Sayers? What about you?
No. I don't even know.
Yeah. But when I got into it, I had to learn who they were.
I know who they are, but I mean, I support who support me.
Man, give back, man.
Whoever support me, I support them.
Give back.
That's all I got.
Y'all got a lot, man. Spread it around a little bit, and it's just coming from me. But it's headed your way.
They doing their thing. They worldwide and all that. They doing their thing. You know what I'm saying? But we in the soda.
Man, we the next ATL. Let's get your help in, man. Let's get your help in. Let's pat each other's back.
Right.
Okay, so what have you been up to lately? Anything in particular you want to throw out there? We're about to head into the next segment, but
I've been doing, just writing new music, performing. I performed at Club Underground last weekend for a video release party. It was for actually Cobra's video release party.
Yeah.
And
I remember you telling me that.
Yep. It was nice, and I'm just trying to, trying to get out there, trying to get my name out there. I'm looking for management. If there's some managers out there, I'm looking for management, publicists out there that want to work with an artist. Come contact me, 612-306-0979. Hit us up. We can produce tracks, all that. Holla at the kid.
You got a clothing line, sir.
Oh, yeah, I got a clothing line.
Tell us a little bit about it.
Well, the name of my clothing line is called Pay Homage. You know what I'm saying? I've been working on it for a couple years now, but I've been selling like out the trunk and, online a little bit and just having people I know wear it. But now I'm trying to put it in more stores. Well, I got them in stores, a couple stores. And over north and stuff like that. I'm about to get it in Phenom. I don't know if you heard of Phenom. I'll holler at them and get it up in there. And anybody wants some, holler at me. My Gmail is KONTAGIOUS27@gmail. Hit me up over there, and you'll know everything I got in tune. But check out my new video. My new video on YouTube right now is called "Live It Up." Mr. K.I.P. Live It Up. Go watch that. It's lit. It's real lit.
It's lit, man.
So I live it up. New house, warm whip, so I live it up. I've been broke for too long, I gotta live it up. I'm about to do a show and turn it up. I got one life to live, so I live it up. New house, warm whip, so I live it up. I've been broke for too long, I gotta live it up. I'm about to do a show and turn it up. Roll up a swisher, then hop on 9-4. Speed limit 60, but I'm doing like 9-4. Crack a seal, pole 4. I'm getting dough, ain't worried about no rival. Cause the 40 leave you dead on the rival. Got a revolver, those look like Gonzo. I got that Johnny Depp, leave you snot nose. I'm talking, yeah, just like Roscoe's. If you bang my line, call it tacos. I'll be there in a minute, yeah, pronto. Cause I'm always on my cheese like nachos. Mr. K.I.P., I been got chose. I got one life to live, so I live it up. New house, born whip, so I live it up. I've been broke for too long, I gotta live it up. I'm about to do a show and turn it up. I got one life to live, so I live it up. New house, born whip, so I live it up. I've been broke for too long, I gotta live it up. I'm about to do a show and turn it up. It was smiles when I was down, now you looking ratted. Don't wanna see me in that foreign in the latest fabrics. You a facade on the neck just to get a status. I be really in the trenches, getting that cabbage. I ain't never been on tour, but been crossed the Atlas with a bad bitch that just wanna see me living lavish. My whole team shooters, just like the Mavericks, but we never ever stepped 1 foot in Dallas. That bitch you cuffin', I already established. So long story short, boy, you can have it. It be the ones I thought would be happy, but they the maddest. But I'm focused now, cause I gotta have it. I got one life to live, so I live it up. New house, born whip, so I live it up. I've been broke for too long, I gotta live it up. I'm about to do a show and turn it up. I got one life to live, so I live it up. New house, born whip, so I live it up. I've been broke for too long, I gotta live it up. I'm about to do a show and turn it up.
Let's go ahead and knock this 8 minutes out.
New house, born whip, so I live it up. I've been broke for too long, I gotta live it up. I'm about to do a show and turn it up. I got one life to live, so I live it up. New house, born whip, so I live it up. I've been broke for too long, I gotta live it up. I'm about to do a show and turn it up.
Welcome back to Hip Hop Nation on First World TV. I'm your host, DJ Divine, live in the studio with me,
Bovaca, and
I'm Mr. K.I.P. What's up? What's poppin'?
Mr. K.I.P. in the house. Yeah, that was a pretty live video we just saw from my man, Mr. K.I.P. People say you can't make it here in Minnesota. What do y'all think about that, man? I don't believe it.
I disagree. I mean, we got, Prince came from Minnesota. Who else we got?
Man, MPG, Mint Condition.
DMG.
Next. The Time.
Yeah, so it can happen.
So it can happen,
Minnesota is a good place to start your career.
We the next ATL.
That's right.
Quiet as it's kept, man. We've been explode. And artists like this is going to pave the way, man. You better jump on the boat before it sails away.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I think it's just nobody show no love like that in Minnesota. You know what I'm saying? It's a local artist. They just don't show each other love. That's the only reason why. But you just got to get yourself lit. If you lit, then they going to see you. You know what I'm saying? You just got to stay lit.
That's right.
Right.
That's right, man. Strive. It's all about you. What that saying? What you put in, you get out. He just spoke on it. Where do you see yourself in the next 5 years, man? I know that's a setup question. It sounds sort of out there. Where do you see yourself in the next 5 years?
Ooh, I see myself
Ain't
business-wise. Yeah, business-wise. I got. I own a hot dog cart. That's off the. So I see my business improving. You know what I'm saying? I sell the best Chicago hot dogs in the Twin Cities metro area. Mm-hmm. So it's called The Dog House. So you can check us out on Facebook at The Dog House, and that's spelled DAWG, The Dog House, on Facebook.
Dog House.
Yep. And
man, I'm gonna have to come check you out.
Yeah.
You brought some with you?
Nah.